Title: Cardi B gets emotional watching Stef Diggs breakup after Offset's reveal. The world stood still when Cardi B found herself in an emotional storm, one that nobody saw coming. After months of smiles, public affection, and a relationship that looked stronger than ever, everything began to crumble when Offset's shocking reveal hit the internet. For days, whispers had been circulating, rumors of private messages, leaked screenshots, and claims that Offset had proof that could shake the industry. But when the former Migos rapper finally spoke, the revelation tore open old wounds that Cardi thought had healed. Offset's explosive revelation. During a surprise Instagram Live, Offset made a stunning claim: "Y'all think everything you see online is perfect, but trust me, I know what really goes down behind closed doors." Without naming names, fans instantly connected the dots. Subtle hints in his words, references to "a Buffalo boy" and "that girl who said she moved on but still calls sometimes," made it crystal clear who he was talking about. Within minutes, social media was ablaze. Screenshots from the live were everywhere, and hashtags like #CardiandDiggs, #OffsetRevealsAll, and #CardiBreakdown began trending worldwide. Stefon Diggs' silent reaction. Stefon Diggs didn't respond immediately. He stayed silent for nearly 48 hours, and fans began to worry. His social media pages went dark. Then, late at night, he finally broke the silence with a cryptic post. "Sometimes love isn't about holding on, it's about letting go with peace." No tags, no names, but everyone knew. Cardi saw the post too. According to a close source, she had been pacing in her mansion, holding her phone tightly, tears streaming down her cheeks as she whispered, "Not again, not like this." The emotional breakdown. Cardi had been through heartbreak before, but this one cut deeper. Stef had been her fresh start, the man who made her feel alive after years of chaos. He was calm. Where Offset was loud, loyal where Offset had been unfaithful, and tender where Offset had been careless. Now, watching him walk away because of her past was unbearable. Friends say Cardi called her best friend late that night, sobbing uncontrollably. "I can't lose him. Not after everything we've built. He didn't deserve to get dragged into this mess." Meanwhile, on social media, fans flooded her page with love and heartbreak emojis. One fan wrote, "You could see the pain in her eyes even through her silence." Stef Diggs speaks out. A few days later, Stefon Diggs finally went live. His voice was calm but his eyes told another story, filled with sorrow and exhaustion. "I'm not here to bash anyone," he began. "But I believe in peace. I believe in truth. Sometimes you gotta step back when the world tries to pull you into chaos." He paused for a long moment, his expression tightening before continuing. "I'll always care about Cardi. She's a beautiful soul, but I can't fight ghosts from the past. I gotta protect my peace." The live ended with him turning off the camera and sitting silently for a few seconds, his face frozen in quiet heartbreak. Cardi's private confession. Behind closed doors, Cardi was shattered. She recorded a private voice note that later leaked through a fan page. In it, her voice trembled. "I never meant to hurt him. I just wanted to be loved right. I didn't ask for all this drama to come back. I just wanted peace, too." Her words resonated across social media. Fans replayed the clip millions of times, using it in TikTok edits with captions like, "When love meets bad timing." Offset's regret. Ironically, Offset didn't expect his reveal to go this far. A few days after the backlash, he posted a now-deleted tweet. "Sometimes you speak too soon and hurt people you still care about." But by then, it was too late. Cardi had unfollowed him on all platforms, and Stefon Diggs had deleted every photo of them together. A bittersweet goodbye. Weeks later, the world saw the emotional finale. Cardi attended one of Stefon's games in Buffalo, but not as his partner. Sitting quietly in the VIP section, she wore dark glasses, barely clapping, her expression unreadable. After the game, Fans captured footage of Cardi standing near the tunnel as Diggs walked past her. Their eyes met for just a second. No words. Just a deep, heavy silence that said everything. Cardi turned away, wiping her eyes. Diggs placed his helmet under his arm and nodded slightly, as if to say goodbye without speaking. Social media in tears. The internet exploded again. That look was pure heartbreak, one fan wrote. You could tell they still love each other, another said. Edits of the encounter flooded TikTok and YouTube, gaining millions of views. Some played emotional piano music over the moment, others added captions like, "When love ends but feelings don't." Cardi's final words. A few days later, Cardi posted a heartfelt message on Instagram. Sometimes you gotta let people go, not because you stopped loving them, but because love shouldn't hurt this much. I'll always have mad love for Stef. Always. Red heart. It was her final public word on the matter. The aftermath. While Cardi focused on her music and motherhood, Stefon Diggs threw himself into training and community work. Both stayed silent about each other from that point on, but every time a love song or emotional track from Cardi dropped, fans swore they could hear his name between the lines. And though the chapter ended painfully, the world knew this. Their story wasn't one of failure, it was one of love, loss, and learning. Because sometimes, even the strongest hearts can't fight the past, but they can still carry love forever. Red Heart. Title. Cardi B gets emotional watching Stef Diggs breakup after Offset's reveal. The world of celebrity romance took another dramatic turn as Cardi B found herself caught between heartbreak, shock, and confusion after Offset's stunning revelation left Stefon Diggs questioning everything. What started as a picture-perfect romance filled with laughter, luxury vacations, and late-night FaceTime calls suddenly spiraled into emotional chaos that no one saw coming. Broken heart, the calm before the storm. Just a week before the heartbreak, Cardi and Stefon were spotted together at a high-profile charity gala in Los Angeles. They were glowing, smiling at each other like two people who had finally found peace after years of public scrutiny. Fans on social media called them the new power couple of 2025. Stefon, ever the gentleman, couldn't keep his eyes off Cardi. She was radiant in a glittering gold gown, whispering things that made him smile throughout the evening. It was clear, they were deeply connected. But behind the glitz and glamour, Offset, Cardi's ex-husband, had been quietly planning a reveal that would shake both their worlds. Face screaming in fear Offset's shocking revelation. On a late Friday night, Offset took to Instagram Live with what he called, "the truth y'all been waiting for." His words came slow, deliberate, and filled with emotion. He spoke about his past with Cardi, the good, the bad, and the parts no one knew about. Then came the moment that froze the internet. "I ain't never wanna do this, but she ain't done healing, bro. Stefon should know what he's stepping into." Social media exploded instantly. Millions tuned in within minutes, speculating what Offset meant. Some accused him of jealousy, others said he was trying to protect Cardi. But for Stefon Diggs, those words hit deep. Speech ballooned the confrontation. The following morning, Stefon called Cardi. The energy was tense. She was calm but teary-eyed, her voice trembling as she tried to explain. "Stef, I don't know what he's talking about. I told you everything, everything." But Stefon, hurt and confused, didn't know what to believe anymore. "Cardi, I love you. But I need to step back, this feels too heavy right now." There was a long silence. Cardi's eyes filled with tears as she realized what was happening. The man who had once promised to protect her heart was now slowly walking away from it. Droplet Cardi's emotional breakdown. Later that day, Cardi went live on Instagram, not to defend herself, but to express what she was truly feeling. Her voice cracked as she said, "I'm tired of always being the villain in my own story. I gave my all, I was loyal, I was honest. I just wanted peace and love." She paused, wiped her tears, and looked into the camera, raw, real, and heartbroken. Fans flooded the comments with support. "We love you, Cardi. Stay strong, queen. You deserve happiness." Behind the scenes, friends said she cried for hours, replaying Stefan's last message over and over again, "I need space." Cloud with rain, Stefan's silent struggle. Meanwhile, Stefan Diggs was seen in Buffalo, arriving at training camp visibly emotional. Teammates said he wasn't himself, quieter than usual, distant, and clearly lost in thought. He posted a single cryptic tweet later that night. "Sometimes love ain't enough." The post got over 1 million likes in under an hour. Fans immediately connected the dots, it was over. Sources close to Stefan revealed that he still loved Cardi deeply but didn't know how to move forward after Offset's reveal. He feared the drama, the public tension, and the never-ending comparisons to her past. Broken heart, a love torn by the past. For Cardi, watching Stefan walk away was like reliving an old wound. She had fought so hard to rebuild herself after her previous heartbreaks, only to lose another man she truly cared about. Friends say she's been keeping to herself, focusing on her kids and music. But those close to her know, her heart is still aching for Stefan. She once told a friend, "I didn't just lose a man. I lost my peace." Dizzy hope in the distance. Despite the pain, both Cardi and Stefan have kept their public statements respectful. There's no bitterness, only heartbreak. Many fans still hope they'll find their way back to each other someday. As for Offset, he's been silent since the reveal. Some believe he regrets speaking out. Others think he wanted closure. But one thing is clear, his words caused a ripple that changed everything. Dove final moments. In the quiet of her mansion, Cardi reportedly keeps one of Stefan's hoodies folded neatly on her couch, the same one he wore the night he told her, "You make me feel like home." Sometimes, when she feels lonely, she plays the voice notes he once sent her, little reminders of the love they shared before everything fell apart. In a recent post, she simply wrote, "Sometimes love stories don't end. They just pause." And somewhere out there, Stefan saw it, and smiled faintly, knowing that even if their paths had diverged, the love between them would never truly fade.
짜릿한 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 행비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는